Champions League group match three predictions. I'm going to start out with the teams that I have to win their first three matches to be in position to getting a top eight spot in the round of 16. Bayern Munich, 3 wins in 3 matches over at Munchen. Munchen is 33. They will do so against Club Brugge. Brugge is Camacho 33. So it's going to be a perfect 3 for 3 for Bayern. For Real Madrid, it's a perfect 3 for 3 against Juventus. Juventus FC is Camacho 33. So I do like Real Madrid to get a win at Torino. PSG, the same thing. 3 wins in 3 matches. They're owned by Qatar. And they beat Inter in the final. Munchen would start out 3 wins and 0 draws and 0 losses by beating Bruges, also Camacho 30. And it's Inter that's going to have 3 matches in 3 wins. Inter 33, they'll be 3 and 0 and 0. So those 4 teams at the top, I think they are going to win. Arsenal, Atletico, Madrid. That one could go either way. You know, they want to keep this top 8 interesting. Karabag is going to drop points, 2 wins in 3 matches when they drop points at Bilbao. Club Athletic to get their first points of the Champions League. Will they win? We don't know. But Athletic Club is going to get their first Champions League point. If the match ends in the draw at the least, they will get a result. But that one's kind of tricky. It could end in a draw. 3 matches and 1 point for Villarreal if they lose against Man City. They've scored lots of goals too, so you never know if how many goals in that game could be scored between Man City and Villarreal. 2 wins, 1 draw is kind of like Camacho City. Villarreal already lost to Spurs. Spurs is also Camacho 21. So, with that being said, this is an away game for Man City. And I know the match is home at Dortmund, but if there's a match that could be rigged where the favorite doesn't win, I think it could be Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, because they're always tough to play. Dortmund and Copenhagen could be a rigged game. Dortmund scored a lot against Juventus, obviously. 3 matches and 7 points would be like Gematria of Dortmund. So, will that stack up entirely? We have to find out. Karabag to drop points. Maybe one of the two between Dortmund and City drop points. Could be a tricky 1-1 draw. There hasn't been a cutting edge of goals, but let's say if Arsenal do win 1-0, then the Gunners is Gematria 50. So that's what's interesting about that match right there. Another low-scoring game. They won 2-0 against Athletic Club. How will they hold up against Atletico Madrid? That's it. That match will probably be low-scoring under 2 goals. In Barcelona, they're not losing to Olympiacos. Barcelona are going to win. 3 matches, 6 points. Kind of like Lamine Camacho 36, and Chelsea to beat Ajax in 3 matches with 6 points. This gives you Gematria of Ajax. Ajax would be that 3 points in 6 matches if you are Chelsea. Liverpool and Frankfurt, it's like they've lost 2 matches. Frankfurt are very good, so Frankfurt is 43. If Liverpool score first, they'd have 4 goals and 3 allowed. The defense is allowed a goal, and it seems like every single match this year. So Uh, that's another match that I think that could potentially result in drop points. A little bit of a confidence scale right there. Let's see if anything separates the manager. Well, he would go for his 21st loss after a loss against City. City is 21. He can get the 20 losses. Marcelino Garcia. So yeah, this is what I got for the Champions League matches of the week. Inter, great value. Yes, they are. Arsenal, I've Atletico Madrid. I have all reason to expect it to result in under goals, under 2.5 goals. Could be 1-1, 1-0 for the team. And we'll see what happens with Man City and in Dortmund. But yeah, no reason to expect Real Madrid to lose, or Barcelona, or Bayern Munich, or Chelsea. We'll see if Dortmund deliver the 3 matches in 7 points. I feel good about Inter against Union St. Gilloise.